What's up, homies and hoes? Been a while, as in 1 month that I haven't been uploading a video, but I do got one this month. Not a lot to show, but it was at least more to show than last month. The reason I didn't have a video last month was because all that was done was I cleared out an ocean monument, just drained the inside and took everything out, so it's just an empty ocean monument. Not even worth showing. Not in that video, not in this video. There's nothing going on with it yet. But this video, there is at least some stuff to show. Like, for one, I went ahead and bone mealed this whole area out here. So, yeah, it's all bone mealed and spawn proofed. At least for the most part, I think. I did go around and check, and if there is any spot that isn't spawn proofed, it's like 1 square, so it's not even going to be noticeable. So I didn't really finish even doing this whole area. Like, I put in some of the warp blocks down here, but once you get like up here and stuff, I didn't bother doing that yet. Also, all of the whatever this stuff is, the wart roots or whatever it's called, all of that stuff, and the mushrooms and the weeping vines, those are all mistakes. Those are everywhere that stuff is just a mistake. It's where I ended up clicking one too many times on a block that I'd already bone mealed. So pretty much anywhere where there's not a spot like that, like out here, there's not many warts and grass, whatever, shit out here. It just means that I was on a roll, I was in the zone, and I was just placing it really fast, and I got through it pretty well, except for this spot here. So that's this area. That's all that happened over here. Something else of note is that I did more draining of water, because at this point it's not even really a video if I haven't done some draining. And that draining I did down here, so as you'll know, this, the plan is still on to get rid of all of the blocks that are within render distance from this main land, all the way down to bedrock. So to do that, I need to get rid of all the water down here, and as you know, there's a lot of water down here. So I started to drain it, so this whole cave right here, this was underwater. It's a, decently sized cave. And, this in here was underwater. This whole ravine in here was underwater and is still underwater right there and over here. But over here it doesn't really matter too much because you're starting to border the landmass on that side. That wasn't full of water. That would have been insane. All the way in here, down here. Yeah, down in here and stuff was all underwater. So I drained all that out. But, just looking down there and seeing all that water left. And then I just thought to myself and decided that I'm not draining anymore. Or at least I'm not going to go down there and, drain all the water caves and stuff. I'm just gonna suck it up and I'm gonna build a world eater. It's just gonna have to be done. It's gonna be a pain in the ass to, dig out a 16 wide trench and, 3 wide trench on either side, 10 wide trench in the back and whatever. But it's at this point, it's just gonna be better, I think. I think it'll be easier that way. Because even with the bomber that I have over here, so even over here, this bomber, it's really easy to build, but it only goes across. So it can destroy, you know, a large section really fast going across, but it never goes down to destroy it. And if I do it like this, you know, I'm going to have to build this, you know, at least 2 more, maybe 3 more times to get all the way down to bedrock. And I'm still going to have to drain all the water and lava myself with that. So I think at this point, it's just going to be better if I finish off destroying this mountain with this bomber since it's already in place and there's no water in there. And then after that, I just do world eaters everywhere else. Like I said, it's going to be a real pain to have to do that. I'll probably maybe I'll make a bomber to clear out like the 16 wide section in the front. The next thing that changed a little bit is this area here. So this is supposed to be the hole that we're going to have in the middle of this place that I'm still not even sure what we're going to do with. But this has changed a little bit so that this side over here doesn't go so far back that way. As you can see under there, it went a little further back. And it also, right here, against this building, there wasn't like a place to walk by right here. So I just kind of cleaned this up over here. Still might make it a little bit bigger in here. Not really 100% sure with. I'm still trying to figure out what this backside, like how it's going to be shaped. Is it just going to end, like it's going to be bordering like around here? I don't know. Something else I was starting to work on was right here. So I did a little bit more to this mountain here, to Choco Mountain. I want there to be an entrance right here, as you can see. I don't think it's going to be this wide, and I'm pretty sure there's not going to be 2 blocks in the middle there, but this was just to get an idea of about where I want this entrance to be. I wanted it to be diagonal, and this entrance is going to be for the underground stuff that we have. So right now that's pretty much just the slime farm, which is way over here. And eventually the gravity block duplicator, which will need to be above the end portal right there. So I'm thinking of having like some sort of grand, you know, spiral staircase that goes down like into this mountain and then curves over to that stuff down there. Not really 100% on how I'm going to execute this idea yet. So I started working on a design for this entrance here and worked on it for, I don't know, maybe like an hour. And it's tough. It's tough trying to make a diagonal entryway that looks really good. I was starting to get somewhere, I think, with a design that I had going, but it's just not as good as I want it to be. So I don't even know when I'm gonna actually build this entrance. It's just tough making a really nice design that I want. So over here, another bit of draining that I did. Drained out to the ocean entrance right there. So I had to drain this ravine here. You can see I didn't even finish draining this because I forgot about it. Yeah, I mean, before it went to somewhere around here, I think. And yeah, I drained all this. And another little minor thing is I also did a little bit of bone mealing over here. Alright, and I think that might actually be everything that I did. Not much, I know. But this is what the map was before I started doing everything. You can kind of get an idea of what's happened. So you can see about like how the hole was over there, how much bone mealing I did and draining over there. That little bit of water, I drained it obviously, but it wasn't much because I just put a layer of dirt 2 blocks underneath the water and just drained the top part and left the water underneath because I'm getting lazy and nothing really spawns in water anyway. So yeah, I guess that's about it. So this is the before and this is the after. So some minor changes here and there, like adding that little bit of netherrack down there. I mean, Killer planned on making this area over here a little bit bigger, and that's pretty much it. I do have some ideas of what I'd like to get done by next episode, but I have no idea if I will. But we'll see. I might have absolutely nothing next month, for all I know. So that'll be it for this video, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one with more to show. Later.